what you saw in Butte is a lot of little communities that were, pardon me, built up around the mine shafts, so that the workers coming out of the mine shafts are actually living pretty close to where they work, and they'd have a small grocery there and a restaurant and a laundry or whatever, and that's kind of how you can still see that in Butte. And we took some examples from that, and then we found some experts who have done this kind of development in the design and engineering context in other parts of the country, and we said, okay, how would you apply this in a rural town? You know, which is different than a Missoula or a Bozeman or a Billings or a Helena. You know, we're quite small by comparison, but we're suffering from we're experiencing some of the same stresses that these bigger places experience from their growth. And, water quality and quantity, gobbling up of habitat and things like that. So
I think traffic is probably the biggest issue for a lot of people when I've mentioned this project. That tends to be their biggest concern. And the approach to building this community, I think, also addresses that, not only of the reroute. I'll see if I can get a map of that proposed reroute, because the idea is to bring that intersection further north, correct?
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
right.
further down from that hill, so you have more visibility. Because it is a little hairy when you're making a left turn there.
Yep.
Like I never make a left turn there if I don't have to.
Yeah.
Like I'll go down to Marcus and come around the corner.
Yep.
Just because, the influx of people and different driving styles, not everybody's going the speed limit, and it's an increase of speed there from 40 to 50 coming down that hill to 60 at the bottom of the hill, and so people are already going 60 almost by the time they get to that hill, and it does make it a little scary sometimes. And so the proposal of bringing that intersection further north, where it's on the flat, and then. But more importantly, it's that integration of community and work and the connection of the walking and biking paths as well, that's going to help reduce traffic as well, at least theoretically, that maybe some of the people that live in the community also work in some of the businesses that are around there, so they don't have to get in their car to go anywhere.